Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today I'm bringing you the top 5 jump shots on NBA 2K22 Current Gen and Next Gen. I thought about splitting it up into all different separate videos, but I feel like I'd just be spamming you guys with jump shot videos. So instead, I'm putting them all into one video, save a little bit of time. You guys know how we do it on the jump shot videos. We get right into the jump shots. I don't make you wait till the end of the video or anything like that. All I ask is that you please drop a like on the video and make sure you comment down below right now, what jump shot are you currently using on NBA 2K22. Now, before I get into the shots, I want to say I specifically picked these jump shots because they are good on both current gen and on next gen, but they will feel different because the game is different. Current gen jump shots are faster than next gen jump shots, okay? So you're gonna have to adjust to the timing depending on what game you're on, but I specifically picked these shots because they are good on both gens, and honestly, statistically, these are the best jump shots in the game when you take into consideration speed and also make percentage. So without further ado, let's get into the first shot. The first shot is using Jump Shot Base 3, okay? This is the fastest shot on both games, current gen and on next gen. So for anyone that's going to be trying to become a comp player, like you want to become like one of the best of the best, you're a guard, you're a center, you're a wing player, you're a lockdown, this is the best base in the game for a couple reasons. And I'm going to spend the most time on this jump shot because this is by far the best shot, okay? Now, my boy Fana, you're going to see the gameplay from him. He's a straight demon. It's current gen gameplay, but if you watch any next gen gameplay, Pro-Am, Comp Pro-Am, you know, dudes competing for thousands of dollars on 2K22, they are using Jump Shot 3. I would say 90% of the time you watch them play. All the top guards use it because you have to be able to shoot these quick shots, these peaks between two players. You know, when you get on the side of the lockdown, you got to be able to shoot quickly. This is the fastest shot on both next gen and on current gen, and the statistics behind it are actually really good. I mean, you're greening from everywhere. This is also a really good jump shot because it is available to all builds. You guys know how there's a height restriction for certain bases, so like if you're 6'10 and above, you can't get bases like let's say Dwayne Wade and Jump Shot 98, and those bases you can get Jump Shot 3 even if you're a 7'3" center. This base is available to all players, and it is the fastest on the game. That's the reason I'm ranking it by far number 1. Now, the one thing I will say about this shot is, one, it's really quickly. So for the more casual players, this is going to be a hard shot to use. You're really going to have to get used to it. Also, there's kind of a weird, I don't want to call it a hitch, but kind of like a weird gather to it, the way he brings the ball up. It is a little bit weird, so you're going to have to put on some releases that you're really comfortable with. That's another thing I wanted to mention. The only thing that matters on the shot, like in terms of make and miss, is going to be the jump shot base. You can put any releases you want on these bases. I just put on 2 that I like Rudy Gay on Jump Shot 3 feels really good, but maybe you don't like the visual look of Rudy Gay, put on something else. The only thing I'm going off is the base here. The releases, it's really your preference. You could put the ones on I have in the video, but for the most part, like I said, it's really just going to come down to the base of the shot that you have on. That determines the speed and the make percentage, green percentage, all that, you know, data type of stuff. But overall, listen, if you're trying to become one of the best on the game, Jump Shot 3 is the way to go. If you're looking for the fastest shot in the game, Jump Shot 3 is the way to go. I mean, just look at these clips, bro. Like, we could move on to the next shot, but just look at what Fana is doing to these dudes, bro. This is on current gen, and like I said, if you watch any of the comp stage guards on next gen, comp pro-am guards on next gen, they're all using Jump Shot 3. I mean, you see how fast, as soon as he gets a sliver of space, he's able to just boom, stop, pull up, and it's like the blink of an eye, you get the shot off. It's, like I said, it's by far the best shot in the game. You see what Fana's doing here. Let's move on to jump shot number 2. Base number 2 is going to be Dante Exum. This is a base for anyone that has a low 3-point rating. If you're made like a playmaking glass cleaner, a facilitating finisher, two-way slashing playmaker, any build where you don't have like a 90+ 3-ball, Dante Exum is a really good base. You guys remember this from 2K21? This was like my magic jump shot. You guys remember in 2K21, nobody could shoot in the beginning of the year on low-rated 3-pointers, and then I put out that video, power over 65 3-pointer, and then everyone wanted the jump shot, and it was Exum base, and before you know it, people were sparking no problem on low 3-point ratings. Well, that's the base you want to use again if you're on a low-rated 3-pointer build. This is my boy Double H in these gameplays, and he is on his, I think he's on a two-way slashing playmaker in this video, so he's got like a 65 to a 75 3-point rating, and you see he's shooting anytime he's got a little bit of space, he's shooting. It's Exum base. It's really smooth. The reason I put on different releases on this one, I don't use Rudy Gay, is because the shot, it's kind of straight up and down. So the releases I chose with, I think I chose release 26 and Ray Allen. It's a straight up and down release, so to me it just visually looks better. But the, you know, Exum Axiom is still a fast jump shot. It's not as fast as base 3. It is not as fast as base 3, but it's still a really, really good base. And for me personally, this is just me speaking from experience, I've used this so much in 2K21 that it just feels natural to me. Like, especially on the builds like Double H is playing on in this gameplay, you know, a rim running build that, you know, if they give you enough space, you want to be able to shoot. Dante just feels like the perfect jump shot base for that. And in the beginning, like I said, if you have anything lower than like a 93 point rate, maybe 90 is a little bit. If you have anything lower than an 83 point rate, if you're in the 70s, 60s, or 50s, Dante Axiom base is a really, really good option for you. If you're in the 80s or the 90s, you probably want to go with Jumpshot 3, one of the faster jump shots, maybe one of the next 3 that's coming up. But for low rated 3-pointers, Dante Axiom is still the wave. Our third jump shot in this video is Old Reliable. I mean, this base has been good for 4 or 5 2Ks in a row now. If you're struggling to shoot or just something feels off, just throw on Dwayne Wade base. It's just the go-to, you know, it's just one of those go-to bases where it's like, I need a shot. For some reason, my shot doesn't feel right. You put on Dwayne Wade base. It's always one of the quickest. It's not the quickest. Like I said, Jumpshot 3 is by far the quickest, but it's one of the quickest, one of the smoothest, and one of the most consistent jump shots year in and year out. And it's the same thing on 2K22. I know some of you guys are in the comments like, oh, Joe, Dwayne Wade base. We all know about D Wade base, but listen, it's top 5 jump shots video. D Wade base is in there, and y'all know that. That's why I had to put it in. I know it's not flashy, it's not nothing new, but like I said, it's Old Reliable. Whether it's current gen or next gen, it is a consistent jump shot. On next gen, I use it on my 6.6, my 6.7, and my brand new 6.8 build that I'm gonna be dropping for you guys soon. And then on current gen, I use it on my point forward, and then the two-way slash and playmaker that I borrowed an account a couple weeks ago and made a video on a two-way slash and playmaker. I'm pretty sure on that build I was using D Wade base as well. So listen, if you like Jumpshot 3, use it. But if you don't like the little hitch in Jumpshot 3, you're going to want to try out D Wade base, because it's like, it's not as quick as 3, but it's much smoother the way your guy gathers, and it's still a really consistent shot. Let's move on to jump shot number 4. The fourth base I'm going to talk about is Set Shot 25. Yes, a set shot. You wouldn't really think of it, but this is actually a really quick jump shot and a really consistent jump shot. Even on a guard, you might say, oh no, but a set shot on a guard, yes. The gameplay you're about to see is from D-Boy, one of the best guards you're gonna see on 2K22. And I had to slow this down because this jump shot is so quick. And since there's no jump to it, look at how quick the ball gets out of his hands. Like, it is not quite as quick as jump shot 3, but sometimes it looks even faster because his feet leave the ground by like a centimeter and the ball's out of his hands. Look at these clips, like how quickly he releases the ball. So it's really, really good for guards. But I'm gonna be honest, even on like a popping center, right? You pop and the defender's trying to close out to you. You want to get that shot off quickly. Set Shot 25 is a really, really good option. And think about it, as a taller player, like if you're a popper, right? You're 6'10", 7 foot, 7'2", whatever you are, depending on the gen that you're playing, whatever build you made. You're already tall, so jumping isn't really that important. You want to get that shot off quickly. And if you don't like Jump Shot 3, then Set Shot 25 is a good option for that. And then on top of it, you see a really, really good, like one of the most comp guards you're going to see on 2K22 Current Gen right here, going crazy with Set Shot 25. So it's versatile. Big man, guard, poppers, locks. Set Shot 25 is a good option if you don't like any of the first 3 that I gave you. Now let's move on to the 5th and final jump shot. Last but not least, we got another classic, Jumpshot 98. Now anyone that's been around 2K for a while, you guys know Jumpshot 98 and Dwayne Wade, they feel and look exactly the same. They are basically the same speed. The statistics are always just about the same between the two of them. Maybe Wade's a little better one year, 98's a little better the next year. But basically, if you like 98 or Dwayne Wade, you'll like the other one. They feel damn near exactly the same, and they're always 2 of the most reliable and quickest jump shots on NBA 2K. If Jumpshot 3 is a little too fast for your liking, or you don't like the hitch that's in Jumpshot 3, try out Dwayne Wade or Jumpshot 98. You'll really like how smooth they feel, and they are still quick. Not as quick, but they are still quick enough to get off in the tightest of spaces, catch and shoot, off the dribble. Any of those, Jumpshot 98 is a great option in NBA 2K22. That's the top 5 jump shots on NBA 2K22 Current Gen and Next Gen. Again, the shots I gave you, the 5 jump shot bases I gave you, are great on both gens, but they will feel different, of course, because the shot speed on each game is different. So give yourself a little bit of time to adjust. But if you use one of these 5 bases and you know what you're doing, you know how to time the shot, you're going to be greening in no time. Hopefully this helped y'all out. If it did, if you made it all the way to the end, make sure you drop a like. Subscribe if you guys are new, man. We're coming up on 950,000 subs. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.